Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just keep swimming. 11:11. Sorry I've been gone a few days, guys. My little guy got sick, and then I wasn't feeling too good either. Anyways, we're back, so I want to see what's going on your twin flame journey. This might be a little close. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. There. All right. Hi, Sunflower Lotus 144. 10:10 a.m. by the way, guys. 10:10. Sunflower Lotus, you get a free few cards because you're the first one in my live chat group. Hi, Infinite Love and Tony Anderson, good to see you. And Linglicious, hi baby, hey girl. And Museum 222, Courtney Morris, Ling Lotus. You guys are great. Look at you. I like the name Ling Lotus now instead of the other one. That's very beautiful. Hi, Courtney Morris. Okay, so Sunflower, let's get you a few cards. We're going to go ahead and make some cards reverse today. Just some. Let's see. We'll do those reverse. Do these reverse. Let's do those normal. Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear my little guy coughing behind me. Poor guy. So... Okay. How's everybody doing? Don't worry, I did not forget about the 22s. Sunflower, you have Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. All upright. That's beautiful, Sun. Bottom of the deck is Unconditional Love. You're about to see movement from your man. Okay? You are. He's coming in. He's coming home. There's a big change with this guy. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of Aries. A lot of Aries. He's being directed by the universe to find his way back to you. All right? Or, you know, at least initiate something with you. And I expect this to be turned around here very, very soon. And so watch and see how fate steps in. Also, we started at 10:10. So Sunflower, look at that. There's the number 10 there. And look out for 10:10 on the clock. That might be a sign for you. This person loves you a lot. And I know you love this person very much. You just want the truth and honesty. You want this person to be able to come out and talk to you and be real with you. So I definitely think that's going to start happening. Okay, so expect communication and a lot of action. Earth energy, work structure, responsibility, grounding, healing, a reality check, seeking out support in friends and family. Feeling restricted and blocked in communication right now, but he's tired of this. So I think that's what's about to change. Communication's about to change. All right, Sun, there you go. Sunflower Lotus. Okay, so now we're going to get into the community reading. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I did not forget about the 22s. I have all the names. I'm going to finish in another video today. Oh, look, 22 people. So the 22s will be done after this video. We have Sun Val, Doja, BB22, Ling Aries, and Courtney. And if there's anyone else missed, please let me know. That will be in the video upcoming. All right. Let's see how your person is feeling right now about you. Oh, it's accurate, Sunflower. That is great. Thank you so much for that confirmation. Right now, your person is feeling like he or she wants to communicate in a very gentle, flirtatious, loving, sensitive kind of way. They don't want to make it really, really big. Not a big deal. They just want this gentle, soft communication. They're learning how to communicate right now with their feelings. It seems kind of difficult for this person. Sometimes this person feels more comfortable just texting you, writing you a letter, you know, giving you a message that's written versus in-person communication. So you're going to see that right now your person feels like text messaging is the best way to communicate with you. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So this person does love you, does feel like they want to renew love with you, rejuvenate the love they have with you. They definitely are being cleansed and, how do you say, healed was probably the better word, healed with their love contract with you. Okay? And so the universe is coming in and giving them a gift and saying, you know, the collective is right for you. The collective is a soulmate for you. You love the collective. Start communicating with the collective, and your person is taking one step at a time. All right. So what is your person dealing with right now at this time? Page of Swords in the reverse. Down here we have the Lover's card and the Marriage card wanting to pop out. Listen, your person is dealing with someone in which they are committed to them. For a lot of you, this is your person is married and they're dealing with their spouse. For other people, they act like they're married. They live together. They paint the relationship as if they were a married couple for whatever reason. For others, this is just someone that your person is committed to. Could be their boss, could be their family, whatever. They've made promises, they're committed, they're dealing with them. But what I see a lot going on with like what's happening in their life is their partner has been spying, snooping around on their phone, looking around for evidence of choices, options, or infidelity. Okay, it is what it is. So what they've been dealing with lately, what's been going around their home, is feeling watched. Watched by their spouse or partner. And they're also learning that they may be committed to someone toxic. And either they are finding out or their person is finding out. One or the other of them is cheating. There's an affair. There's top secret communication. Someone is finding out that that person has a secret chat app or has been communicating with somebody just on the side behind their back. And, you know, there's a lot of scrutiny with that, of course. It's like, who have you been talking to? How long have you been talking to them? There's a lot of questions surrounding their loyalty. Your person is also very unsure about the person they ended up with. That could be most of it, is who am I committed to? Why am I with this person? All right. Let's see what you think about the way your person's choosing to communicate with you right now. Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the karmic. You feel like your person is shortchanging you. You're glad your person finally came around and is communicating with you. Like you're happy that you're not left out in the cold, that you are being communicated with because they care. You feel the love, you feel the warmth, you feel that information, but this has been going on for such a long time that you don't even care that your person is in a karmic situation. It doesn't even faze you. Has that even hit you yet, that their situation does not faze you? Whoa. You could care less that they're married. You could care less that they're talking with another person, or they're living with them, or they're committed to them. It doesn't really matter to you. You don't care. You kind of have this attitude of, I don't care what kind of situation I'm in. I give up. I really don't care. Doja Cell monthly subscription is a monthly fee. Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you, honey. So what is this attitude that you've got? You're just like, I don't care. I used to care, says you. I used to care, but I don't care anymore. This used to really bother me, this karmic situation. God, I wanted it. I wanted this person out of it and with me. It really bothered me. But it just doesn't bother you anymore. So that's it. You're just like, I don't really care one way or the other. You still feel wronged. You feel like there needs to be some justice to step in, of course, because what you went through was unfair and unjust, and you got a loss. You took a hit. You suffered, and you didn't deserve that. You were abandoned, left out in the cold, rejected, stolen from, taken from, everything. And you kind of realized that was part of karma for your life, you know, whatever the reason was, that you were supposed to go through that. But it doesn't make it really easy, does it, to still handle, you know? So what's going on in your life? Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Pentacles. Gosh, what's happening for you? You're not taking good care of yourself lately. You're overworked. You're undernourished. Maybe you're under the weather. You know, you also feel like you're struggling financially because this person is not in your life the way he or she should be. You feel like if you had a partner, bottom line, you would be successful and you could handle so much. But because you don't have a partner and you're single, divorced, or isolated with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there is some stress, some anger about this man or woman walking away from you. Like they don't give a dang. And then you're like, you walk away from me like you could care less. But there you are, committed to the karmic. And I think that's the bottled up emotions that want to flare up. It's like, how could you leave me and go be over here? We have forgiveness on the table. Wow, shocking. I thought you'd still be angry. Somehow you've found in a way to forgive this person. You have. Okay, in case you guys are like, what is she talking about? Forgiveness right there. So you found a way to forgive this person for what that they've done to you. But you've been waiting for them to return for a long time. Capricorn could be here in this reading pretty strong. Capricorn and Cancerian. The fire is still lit between the both of you. There's still passion and attraction and chemistry. But there is this energy of, I'm upset and maybe even a little bitter that you just left me in a bad way, left me financially kind of screwed in some way. And you're like, look, no matter what happened, I managed to get on my feet. I managed to be able to deal with what I needed to deal with for the family or for the home or for money, but you left me in a bad way. Why did this person leave you? I don't know, maybe some of you guys want to know why this person left originally in the first place. Why did this person leave you behind? King of Wands. Wow. Selfishness, number one. Selfishness. The King of Wands is the Tasmanian devil here. And with this guy, it's like you never know what you're going to get. You could get a really nice guy if he chooses to be, or you can get a really grouchy, mean, terrible guy, you know? And so it's unpredictable. Just like the fires all across the world, unpredictable. Where are they going to go to next? Wherever the wind blows. So this is kind of the King of Fire, the King of Wands. Wherever the wind blows, the king's going to go. And very wishy-washy, unstable, and unpredictable. The reason your King of Wands left is because he felt there was more to gain, more to have somewhere else. That's just the truth of it. And it's hard for you to comprehend that. But there it is. He thought you did not have your shiznit together. And he could be a she. But it's the King of Wands. And nonetheless, this King of Wands thought your life was a mess. Maybe you had terrible credit. Maybe you had a really messy home. Maybe you were hurting financially, big time. Maybe this person didn't see much of you doing anything with your life. And a lot of you guys, you know, and girls think, well, money shouldn't matter. Well, that's a nice sentiment. And a lot of people want to pretend like money doesn't matter, but it does. And it's a secret mattering. It's something that people don't like to talk about. If you have other choices, which the King of Wands does, then it matters. I know, it's like, that's so ugly. It is ugly, but it's the truth. The truth is ugly. The King of Wands doesn't need to just have you. He can have options. And if you're out there looking like that, and there's another option on the table that has more, or something more of what they want, sometimes it's not more money. You know, the King of Wands, sometimes it's more attractive. Somebody's more attractive. For some people, it's more power. For some people, it's more stuff. For some people, it's better chemistry. You know, so there's a lot of different more out there. But if you want to know why this person left you, there's a good indication that they were being selfish and they thought some other option had more for them, and they quickly committed to another situation. Okay. He or she was looking for a better payoff. So here in business and career, the king managed to maintain both his crown and his staff. Your person wanted something, and they realized they had to take action and go after it. That means if they have to move mountains or they have to fall flat on their face, they will, to gain more by taking a risk. In family and relationships, the Tasmanian devil is a lot like a relationship. Some days things are going along swimmingly and everything is right in the world, right as rain, and then boom, out of nowhere, things get thrown on their heads, such as the volatile nature of this situation, where fire is one of the active ingredients. Just know that this sort of energy passes quickly. Don't get attached to how things appear. Just wait 5 minutes and things will have changed all over again. I think that is the most frustrating thing for you to deal with your person. And, oh, you guys want the zodiac signs? Yes, we have Leo, Capricorn, Cancerian, and Scorpio. Bottom of the deck over here, by the way, is another Scorpio, death, for why this person left, okay? But let me tell you, I think it shocked you to your core and broke you that 1 minute everything was fine with the both of you. You guys were beautiful. This was a loving relationship. It was attractive. It was everything you wanted it to be and more. And the next thing you know, your person is leaving you and ends up in another relationship. And the next thing you know, you're picking off of a dead relationship. You're picking off of a dead carcass, which your relationship was like a dead carcass. And you're just feeding on the scraps as a scavenger. 1 minute, you are everything in this person's world. You were the queen, you were the sun, you were the sky and the moon and the stars. You were everything to this person for 1 whole minute, right? You were it. And you thought you were going to live the rest of your life with this man or this woman. The next thing you know, they've packed their bags and they're leaving. And it happened all so fast. You didn't even know how to say the right thing, how to stop it, how to fix it. You didn't even have time. You didn't have time to get a remedy at all. It was just take it. It was just deal with the pain. Now, I know you got stronger from the pain. I know you did. But it doesn't mean that it was easy for you at all. Now, what has transformed in your situation? Well, shocking again. Did not see this coming. Didn't see it coming. You guys got resurrection. I'm blown away. Okay. Oh, I'm glad it resonates in St. Justice. Thank you. Thank you so much. So here you are. Here's what's transforming. There's a resurrection of this relationship. I know. And not everyone's on board with this. Not everyone is a cheerleader for this relationship to come back together. But for whatever reason, and don't shoot the messenger, the cards are revealing, it's written in the cards, that this man or woman has real love for you, rekindling, Ace of Cups. It's divinely guided. They're starting to reach out through text. Okay, most likely, could be email, could be letter, but some kind of written form of communication. Baby steps, all right? They're reaching out to you in secret. Their person that they're with, I think, is aware at some level that they're reaching out to you. And the fact that you're kind of over. Five of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm over the rejection. I'm over the abandonment. I'm over the hard times. I'm over suffering and not having enough. It was all karma. It was all lessons. I'm getting myself together, Queen of Pentacles. I'm walking away from things that don't serve me. I want to take better care of myself. I don't want to neglect myself anymore. I will say for some of you guys, you let yourself go. After this rejection and abandonment, I don't know if you went on a binge. I don't know if you just isolated yourself. I don't know if you just threw yourself into work, like a lot for most of you. Whatever it was actually unhealthy. I know, but it was actually unhealthy, and it was bad for you. It was bad for you personally. You also didn't respect your boundaries. You might have let this person show up and use you time and time again, or mislead you, and you just didn't have those walls up, those security borders. At the time, you weren't strong enough, and you've been working really, really hard to get your life back together and back in order. But can I just say something frank with you? This person really effed up your life. I don't want to go on and on and on about you. Like, I just want to say this person genuinely effed up your life. Like, this person damaged your home, your business, your family, and the emotional and physical repercussions of being rejected like this in an in and out, hot and cold behavior damaged you on an internal, personal level. And I do think you're a good person because you have forgiveness here. Eight of Cups is good for you because it says what's going on in your world is you're walking away from that mistreatment. You're drawing lines in the sand saying you don't treat me like that. Somehow, and there's some miraculous transformation. And you know what? That happens from Scorpio, that happens from death. Through this abandonment and rejection, you've blossomed into this very strong being. You would have to be strong to endure what happened here and still forgive this man or woman. Somehow you've forgiven them. I don't know what magic they have worked in their heart over you. I don't know what magic is going on with this guy or this girl that they could do this to you and still have a place in your heart with forgiveness, like resurrection forgiveness. I'm shocked. I'm almost speechless because they really effed up your life. And any good friend, any good parent that doesn't know your divine journey would say, stay away from this guy, stay away from this girl. As far as you can, never look back. Never look back. But there's something about this connection that's divine. And that's where I come in as a tarot reader, because I'm not going to be your mom, and I'm not going to be your dad or your sibling, and I'm not going to be your best friend. I'm going to be kind of a stranger, someone that steps into your situation, reads your cards and says, hey, I know that this was a terrible situation. Somehow you still love this person for whatever reason that's between you and them. And you're stronger from it. You've accepted the karma that happened and why. You've made sense of it in your mind, and you've worked on it to become a better version of yourself. And although you're not there to your liking yet, you're becoming this great person. So the transformation that is happening in your relationship is the very character that came in hot and heavy with you and left in a hurry and literally committed to someone else. Page of Swords. That was a stab in the back. This person is back communicating with you. Like, that's the main ingredient. That's the flavor of the reading. And a lot of you guys don't have to like it. This may not be everyone's reading. All right, a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth. They don't like it. They don't want to hear stories like this. But you know what's weird about real life? It's ugly a lot of the time. Real life doesn't sugarcoat things. Real love is dramatic. Real love is problematic. Real love has stuff like this going on. That's just real love. The other things we read are either very, very blessed luck, or they're lies, you know, because that's not how life really goes on. So anyways, this person that hurt you, coming back, communicating with you, wanting to resurrect the relationship with you, and everything that you thought was gone between you guys, ruined the chemistry, the love, everything was gone. It's being resurrected. A lot of you guys can be like, well, how was it ever love? This isn't love. Listen, I need you to get off your soapbox to those people. Stop pointing fingers and judging. Stop making rules and creating a box for love. Please don't do that. Please stop being one of the Karens out there. No offense, Karen Rena, but don't be the Karens out there that says what love should be, what love should look like, and how love really is. And, you know, quit painting those pictures for your friends, your family, for yourself, and for other people. Because that's not love. Love isn't in a box. It's not painted a specific way. Love is not always sweet, tender, and kind. Although we would love that part of love all the time, that is not love in a nutshell. Love has its ups and downs. Love has its pain and pleasure. So the last thing we need is anyone coming in and saying what love should be, and that this is not love. Half of the people that say this is not love have never even experienced real love themselves. They're still holding on to a future that isn't here. They're still hanging on to hope that fairy tales come true. They're still believing that love is Hollywood. You know, those people that are judging and saying this is not what love is, I hate to say it, but 9 out of 10 of those people have never even experienced real love. They've never really been loved, or they've never really loved someone else at that level. They don't know what it is. They're new. They're babies to love. Now, to this particular energy of people, this is an older group of people. This man here is older. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's definitely older. And then the King of Wands is generally 35 and older. I'd like to say 40 years old and older, but to keep it general, we'll say that. Then we have these characters here. This man is clearly older. She even looks a little older. She's not young and spry. You know, then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Clearly they're older. Okay. These are not young love. This is a mature love. I guess the point I'm trying to get at with the cards, it's mature, meaning you're older. And you've been around the block a few times. You've been to the puppet show and you've seen the strings. These are people that are resurrecting a love that they know is not perfect, far from perfect. They're resurrecting a love based on a couple things. One, chemistry. You can't deny the chemistry that's there. Number two, attraction. And I don't just mean physical beauty, physical attraction. I mean the actual level of attraction to one another. You guys are pulled together like magnets. So there is this level of, I can't avoid this man and I can't avoid this woman. For some reason, the universe keeps somehow bringing us back together, even though we've tried to do a separation. So there's this big level of attraction here. There's also an element of I still want this. Call it selfish, call it foolishness, call it unhealthy, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's every single one of those, but you still want this. And so do they. And it doesn't matter how ridiculous, foolish, or whatever the drama comes along with it, it is. You found yourself in a relationship with someone, and it's complicated. And it's probably complicated to a lot of people. This is about bringing up an old relationship, stirring something back up to the surface. Yep, this is the number 7. This is an element of water. The phase is the beginning. This is bringing an old passion back to life. Taking that shelved someday out of the area of never. Back on the shelf, back in the light. Regretfully, in the everyday rush of life, people sometimes put aside people that are important to them. Responsibilities pressed down, work, bills, debts, children, all kinds of responsibilities pressed down on people, and it keeps them busy for a time. And free time seems to dwindle. We tell ourselves, we'll go back to that connection when we get a chance. I'll revisit that connection in a few months, but a few months turns into many months, and many months can turn into years. And years can turn into even more. We tell ourselves we'll deal with them again, but we haven't. All of a sudden, we've taken time out from a relationship. We've stepped away. We said we'd reprioritize until the time became right and the energy was free. Meanwhile, things or people we've left behind haunts us as unfinished business. And all these unfinished possibilities. Meanwhile, as we said, we would readdress that old relationship, that situation, the unfinished business. Sometimes new people pop up in our lives to distract us. Children, family, friends, and yes, even lovers. They take our mind off of the unfinished business, the unfinished possibilities. And without knowing it, we've stumbled into another relationship, or another job, or another schedule, or another place. But we remain spiritually empty and unfulfilled. That new hobby didn't fix it. Those new friendships didn't fill the void. That new relationship, well, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. If we can't follow our hearts, we become needy and vulnerable, acting out on our worst behaviors. This card says it's time to take that step, that action, to reach out to that person that we've been wanting to reconnect with for a long time. To resurrect a relationship that was submerged, maybe even just, we thought, temporarily. We return to that place where that love, that connection inspired us, and we start to let ourselves live again. Yes, there's some conflict. Should we revisit this situation or not? It didn't work before. What's so different now? The guidance is to test it out. Push the play button. See where the situation wants you to go and how it fits your current life. How they fit into your current life. We may have to give this resurrection 3 chances before we know for sure. If we're not able to put our heart into it, then we can retire it permanently. This is playing the game of tug of war. All right, so what does this person want to say to you? I mean, that is the current energy, and not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to not everyone has your back. You're not going to be supported by a lot of your friends and family over this relationship. Why? Because this is the King of Wands, okay? This person came into your life like a whirlwind and then left like a whirlwind. This person hurt you, 5 of Pentacles. This person took you to dark places, all right? And your friends and family are aware. They are also aware this person chose somebody else. And yeah, the support that you're hoping to find when you reconnect with this man or woman will not be there. I'm going to warn you, for everyone here that's watching, that this is resonating with. Especially the Capricorn, the Leo, the Cancerian, and the Scorpio, which really came out today. You're not going to have support. This relationship is out on a line, a very thin line. Fishing for support, don't even waste your time. People were hoping that you would be stronger than this. People were hoping that you would leave this person behind forever and find somebody new. And I'm not saying that you still can't find somebody new. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility in your life. But what I am saying is right now, the reading that I'm reading is this person that hurt you, this person that you've been waiting on for some time in a very unhealthy way, is coming back. Maybe it has something to do with Mercury retrograde. I don't know. And, you know, we don't really care why. But the point is, this person is coming back. What are you going to do? I mean, you know, that's up to you. But again, the support that you're looking for won't be there. Let's see how this person really feels, what this person actually wants to express to you. This is a King of Wands, attractive, God, charming, convincing, pleasurable to be around. Everybody loves the King of Wands. This is like the Leonardo DiCaprio of the bunch. Yeah, that he could be a good boy. He could be a bad boy. You don't know what you're going to get with Leo, you know, and now with all the rumors with him with younger women, it's like, yikes. But everyone still loves Leo, you know, everyone loves Leo. So, you know, this is difficult. Attractive, charming. Everybody wants that, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and see what this person wants to say. Your person says, listen, I've been isolated, okay? I have been staying away from a lot of different people. I've been spending some time by myself. I've been going within, doing some soul searching, trying to figure out my life, trying to figure out where I went wrong, etc. I've realized that I was stubborn and I was flat out wrong. Okay, so your King of Wands wants to say, listen, I was wrong for leaving you. I was wrong for the way I did it. I was just wrong at what I wanted to go seek. I'm sorry. Your person's been doing a lot of thinking about the relationship they're currently in. What do they want to tell you in regards to them being tied up? in a marital situation with somebody else. What do they want to tell you? Honey, I've been seeing you in my dreams. Okay? It's been real. I never thought I'd miss you like this. All right. So they're like, listen, oh, look, I want to fix this. Okay. Your person's like, yeah, I've been married. I've been committed to this other person. I regret so much. I'm not happy where I'm at. I realized how wrong I was. You know, and they're haunted by you. The universe has not made it easy for them to forget you. Dare I say, there's a lot of regrets. What does this person want to tell you about how they did you dirty? Why they did you dirty in the first place? Why did they do you dirty? Okay. Well, they didn't check in with you. They didn't keep you posted. They were not involving you on what was going on in their life. So this I want to talk and touch base is like, I did you dirty because I should have touched base with you. I should have told you what I was feeling, what I was going through before I tried to hurt you. But look down here, I blocked you. I was feeling restricted. I was blocking communication. I had emotional walls up. Okay, this person just didn't let you in, crying so much over this. Wow. Guys, this person feels pretty guilty. I'm not going to lie. Listen, you want to get real? Get real. Get your big girl panties on right now. Gentlemen, get your big boy underwears on. Listen and hear me out. You dated someone that, let's just say, was toxic, okay? They were. And difficult, and they blocked you. They didn't let you in. They were not fully opened up to you. I know that hurts, but that's the truth. You're either going to swallow that as truth with this message or you're not. If you don't want to swallow that truth, this isn't your message. But if you're ready to swallow the truth, you opened up your body and your heart and your home to someone that did not open up to you in the same way. Whoops. And look what just popped up. The grass isn't greener on the other side. You know why it hurts? Because how could you be so real and they be so fake is what you thought. It's not that they were completely fake. It's that they only let you see a certain part of them. There was so much more to the story than they wanted to tell you. And part of the real reason the story needs to hit you hard is because this was your karma. You cannot open yourself up like that to people that are not open to you. Why would you do that to yourself? You know? I really want you to sit back and contemplate just that sentiment. Why you would treat yourself in such a way that you would open up your body, your heart and soul, your home and your family to a closed off King of Wands. I know. Think about it for a moment. You were a sitting duck. You were prey in the water, and here came the shark. You had the control. You had the power. You didn't have to let this person in, but you did. You didn't have to open up to this person, but you did. And this is the karma that you're learning, and you also have to forgive yourself for this. But is there some part of this relationship that they have taught you not to be a doormat. They've taught you not to give it all up with very little in return. Pinky, that's what I was talking about a few minutes ago. Let's move on from the old irrelevant energy. I just spoke on that like 20 minutes ago, and maybe you should rewind, but that's what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm doing the cards. I'm not out here telling someone's specific story. I randomly, channel in the universe and say, what do you want to say today? This wanted to come out, and it's important for some people. It's not about being a sucker. It's not about not being able to detach from something. It's about learning. People go to class, they take a test, they get graded. And if they miss 3 and 4 and 5 problems, the teacher goes up there and explains where they went wrong. Each problem. We can't just say, well, we took the test, we've missed a few questions, so what, so be it. Toss the test, let's move on and go to the next section today. Sometimes the teacher, which is the universe, says, hey, no, we're not moving on from the test. We're not. It's not forget what you got wrong, let's just move on and go to the next lesson. Part of learning and not repeating this mistake with the next person is going over where you went wrong. So moving on from irrelevant energy is redundant in many ways, because you could end up, Pinky, in the same mess with the next man or the next woman. You could kick this person's face with the dust behind your feet, never have learned something from this, and go and start another relationship with the next King of Wands, who's charming, alluring, attractive, and a karmic repetition of your message, of your lesson, and you're going to go through the same situation again and just play repeat. And in 5 years, you'll be right back here to this reading. And what are we going to say then in 5 years? Let's move on from the irrelevant person. Let's move on from the past. And then we're going to find ourselves, this is karma. We do have the karmic. So this is karma. Don't put our mask on. Let's quit kicking dust towards the past. This is Mercury retrograde. I can't talk today. Let's quit kicking up dust on the past. Let's spend a minute and learn from the past. Why we were in this relationship. Why is the universe bringing it back to us? What did we learn? Why do we need to forgive? And what's going on? Why are we, resurrecting the situation? I don't know. I didn't pull out the rest of the cards to figure out what you're supposed to get out of this man or woman yet, but we're going to figure it out. But the point is, we're not just going to move on from this. There's something to learn from this. Death doesn't just come to snatch something away, it comes to teach. So something can be transformed and reborn. So a lot of Scorpio, Phoenix rising energy, but the Phoenix will not rise if it has not fully died to the situation. Okay? So anyways, this man or woman is definitely coming back. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. Now, for some of you guys, you would say, well, this is a toxic person. This is a bad, untrustworthy person. I have 2 things to say to that. One, you're right about one thing. I don't think this is a trustworthy person. Okay? We've got the Page of Swords in reverse. We've got sneaky written all over this person. We have a player on deck. We have someone that plays the field. This is the King of Wands. We have someone that can have many, many options. Picking and choosing is part of life. We have someone that, like the wind, comes and goes and can change, okay? So trustworthy, you're absolutely right. This is not a trustworthy person, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. It's not. I'm not saying you could never trust this person, but I'm saying when can you and how can you tell the difference? It's not easy. This person probably tells the truth most of the time, but there's parts of the time where this person lies and does not tell the truth. So how are you supposed to know the difference? Of course, your intuition, but honestly, that's ridiculous, right? So that's one thing you're right about. The next thing, though, that I want to tell you is this liar actually loves you. This deceiver, this game player, this Tasmanian devil, this King of Wands loves you. I know. Not everybody wants to be loved by a character like this, but like I said, this is not everybody's reading. Love is not always the cherry on top of someone's cake. Some people's love story is tragic. Freaking tragic, or messy, really messy. Love is not a chooser of persons. Love just shows up wherever it exists. People love other people for very weird, different reasons. People fall in love for different reasons. People all believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Love is in the eye of the beholder. What somebody may love, somebody may hate. What somebody finds attractive, somebody else finds grotesque. So love is in the hands of the person. I don't know what else to say. It's in the hands. So, yeah, this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But listen, this character, this King of Wands, who I'm being completely real with you, I wouldn't trust. You don't trust. But they love you. They do love you. They've been missing you, clearly. They've missed you. This person has gone within, done some soul searching for sure, and realized that they were a POS, that they were stubborn, and that they were wrong in what they did to you. So there is some clarity, some truth. They've seen the error of their ways. I'm not saying they're 100% fixed, but I'm saying they've reflected on your relationship. They've looked at it and seen where they've made mistakes, for sure, if not maybe all of them. But they see it. They're not in denial of it. And they're going to start reaching out to you. Why? Because they're picking up that unfinished business. They're picking up that relationship that was closed in an unfair way. They're realizing in dreams, the repetitious message keeps coming to them, how they did you wrong, how they did you dirty, how they didn't open up to you, how they kept blocking you from their real self, and how they didn't even really give this 100% of themselves. And they're reflecting at how you gave them your all. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hang on real quick, guys. I gotta deal with something. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right. All right. Kathy Streetley, oh, say that, Steph 100. You are speaking the truth. Thank you so much. And I really do feel like I am speaking the truth on this reading today. This is real life. This is some people's real life. It's not a beautiful fantasy story. It's not Hollywood. For some people, this is the love they've been dealing with. This is real life for some of you guys. You lost yourself. You hurt yourself. You've been struggling. It's been a hard life for you. You're finally getting over it. You're finally doing some self-love, self-care. You're finally learning your lessons that why you opened up to this person so fully in the first place was you needed some self-preservation. You needed some, I can't trust everybody. I can't be so nice to everybody all of a sudden. I can't you know, give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I can't feel so sorry for every sob story I hear, for every complaint. I can't just fall for it and take it for everything it's got. You know, you guys have learned like to be more cautious, to have more scrutiny with their stories, to just be more cautious before you open up to someone, to know the situation has to be safe before you open up. So you've become a much better, wiser person. And I think that's the point. That's why you went through this relationship turmoil in the first place as a soul. I mean, I hope you feel relieved that you've grown up. Anyways, this person's going to come back in. This is real love. This is real life. This is an untrustworthy character who does love you and realizes that they lost something pretty good and it was their bad. Realizing that the grass is not greener on the other side, wherever they're at, wherever the King of Wands chose to go, and reaching back out to you. How are you going to respond to all of this? Let's see. What is going to be a response to this person wanting to come back in and communicate? Oops. I just threw a card behind my shoulder and lost it. Clearly. Yep. My card has disappeared. Oh, wait, there it is. Can't even keep my hands on it. All right. The card that fell is Lantern. New opportunities. Just saying. What is going to be your response to this person coming in? You've been waiting on him or her. They're finally coming back. Remember, this is real life. This is for someone who knows this character is not trustworthy. This is for someone who knows they've been hurt and done dirty. They've done some growth. They've gotten better. They're doing much better for themselves. It's been very difficult for them to get where they're at. This is for someone who knows that for whatever reason, they're attracted to this character, even though they're bad news a lot of the time. This is also someone who knows that the love is real, that you guys have a connection, that, you know, not everybody's going to understand. It's your connection, it's your story, it's your situation, and you know you're not going to get support for it. So, I don't know. You can't deny the love is there. There is forgiveness. I know you forgive this person. But what are you going to do? And what is their intention? I really want to know their intention with you. What is their intention? Because you know it's fleeting with the King of Wands. What is their intention? Maybe we've got two. Okay. Bottom line, overall underall energy for the both of you. Home matters. Guys, this card has been coming up in multiple readings. Whatever's going on in this connection, it has something to do with your family, your personal family, and it has something to do with your home. There's a cabin which is safe from the elements of the cold, icy winter. Home matters means chop, get firewood if I can talk. Go get water. Those are the most important elements for the home. We need fire, we need heat and water. Hunt, we need food. Okay, without those elements, we're not going to have much of a home life. So there is this earthy energy here. We've got a lot of the earthy energy, and it's like, bottom line, we have to take care of our home and our family. That's the most important thing. And both of you are focusing on that important aspect of your life, that you need to focus on your home. Besides that, you can look into relationships, but that's what you guys are focused on. So let's see how you feel about this and what are you going to do? We have the owl getting clarity, and I see that as cautious. You're like, I see you. I see who you are. I know who you are. Don't try to play me this time. Don't try to fool me. It won't work. You're very alert, clear, and aware, and you are not asleep on this person at all. Next, you have Tin Cup, fulfilling work. You want the truth. You know what you're going to do when the King of Wands shows back up to resurrect things with you? You're going to stay focused on your cabin matters, home matters. You're going to stay focused on fulfilling work, which is your business, your family, your home. That's it. You are like, I'm aware of you coming in. I see you. I hear you. You're watching. And I really think this is observant. One thing I definitely feel with these owls, they're not scared off easily. Even when crows are chasing them, they're not scared off easily. They're big birds. Birds of prey. They're not weak. They're hunters. They're hunters. And birds can sit up on a tree or their cliff or their cave, whatever. They'll just be watching. And when they see something worth grabbing, they'll get up and do it. But most of the time, they're just up there observing quietly. Their head can move 360. They can see behind them, in front of them, on the side of them, everywhere. They see everything. They hear everything. And that's why they say the owls are wise. You know, you can't get one past an owl. So you are wiser from all of this. And that's really the beautiful golden nugget that you've gained from this love connection, that you're wise. And that you're not going to be easily distracted anymore. You used to be easily distracted by love. A lover would come your way. They would show interest to you. They would want time with you, this and that with you. And you would just open up and give them full access to you, your life, your body, everything, full access, because you didn't know your value. You didn't know your worth. And that's what you've been discovering because you've let yourself go, you know, through all of this. You've realized 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, I have value. And I know that now. And I'm just sorry to myself, says you, for not valuing myself then, you know, because had you known then what you know now, you would have made different choices. So anyways, what you're going to do when this person comes around is not jump into their arms, not jump into the resurrection of the relationship. You're not going to like fall for the first words they say. You're going to be wise. You're going to observe. And you're going to see, are they going to work on this? Or is it all talk for 3 weeks? Is it all talk just in the Mercury retrograde? Is it just BS for now? Are they willing to put in the work? So you're going to be watching to see if this is something they actually really want or not. Because you're willing to accept an imperfect person. You're not perfect. You're not always honest. Sure, we like to paint the picture for the audience and for everybody else. I'm always honest. I'm always love and light. Don't bullshit yourself and don't bullshit us. You know, that's the point. We got to get real with each other. We've got to. We are not the perfect angels that we seek out to be. We lie to ourselves. We lie to our friends and family. We lie to spirit. We lie to our lovers. We lie. We just do. Because we don't want people to see the reality. That we're struggling. Or we're insecure. Or we're not doing great. Or we're lonely. Whatever the case is. Like we lie. And so let's quit pretending like people who are liars and they're called out to be a liar, they're the worst thing on the planet. They deserve to be cast away, you know? No. You know? And if you know someone that's an outright liar with stuff, At least you know who they are and you don't have to guess. Some people are such good liars, you never even know it till it really hits you. So be grateful that you know someone is sketchy. But this person that you love and that loves you is a sketchy person, imperfect person. Financially, this person is okay, not great. Emotionally, this person, not great, okay. You know, this person's got some downfalls. What are their strengths? They're romantic and they're passionate. That's a strength. They're determined. That's a strength, and it's also attractive. Determination, confidence, charisma, and attraction is really what attracts you to this person. Okay? So they've got some brownie points, all right? And you're just aware now at, you know, the games and tricks this person could play. So what is this person's real intentions towards you? Good motivation. Coffee. You're like a nice cup of joe in the morning. You inspire them, okay? This person wants to be near you because you inspire them. You kindle their fire, or you are the kindle to their fire. See, wherever they're at, that person is uninspirational. The person that they're with, it doesn't kindle their fire. They don't inspire them to grow. They don't inspire them to be more. They don't inspire them to go within. Like, there's no growth, basically. So what is this person's intentions towards you? Well, I want to go towards you because you are my kindling to my fire. I want to grow with you. I wish I could actually express how I feel, but again, really blocked up, okay? But karma is hitting your person very hard right now. And really what that means is they're getting spanked by the universe. They're going to get spanked. They've been spanked. They keep getting spanked. They may get a break. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 5 days. It could be a month. They're going to get a break from being ridden hard by the universe. But they're going to keep getting ridden hard because they got to get out of their funk. They got to make better decisions. So anyways, you inspire them to grow. That's their intention and their comfort. Also, we have long journey boots. Oh, guys, this is good. This is honestly, I'm not lying. This is a good message. They don't intend to come and go with you. I'm not saying that they're not going to go, that's not a possibility. But what I'm saying is their intention is you inspire me to want to be with you and have a long-lasting relationship. You know, I could see myself with you. I could see myself growing with you, spending time with you. I could see that. You know, I want to put on my working boots. I want to work on this. I want to build with you. So that's their intentions. Universe, what do you want to say to my collective about this fishy, little sketchy individual? This troublemaker, to be honest, this little fibber, okay, this troublemaker, yeah, coming into your life, rekindling things, wanting to resurrect your relationship. What do you want to say about this connection, Spirit? Is there anything good? What should we know? 1, it's up in the air. Nothing's written in stone. It's undecided. 2, fire. This person is a strong fire element. Fire is probably the, Leo. I saw Aries, didn't I? No, that was earlier. That was somebody else. Well, either way, fire is a beautiful element between the both of you guys, which is attraction, desire, and look, inspiration. They speak your love language. Okay, whatever your love language is, they speak it fluently. This is why you have forgiveness. This is why you're still attracted to this person, because no matter the difficulties, they know how to speak your language. Your heart is theirs, and their heart is yours. Heart on lockdown. They really love you. They really do. As much as this person could love someone, they love you. It may be hard for them to express. It may be hard for them to understand how they're feeling. But they love you, and you know why? Because you're real. Because you're genuine. Because you didn't sugarcoat anything for them, because you came in raw. They got to see you. They know you're real. Divine masculine energy, long distance relationship, okay? Lots of dreaming. Okay, we've got dreaming of you. So you guys have been seeing each other in dreams. This is a phantom lover. Okay, this is someone that seems real but sometimes doesn't. It's like, is it real? Is it not real? What's really going on? This has potential for marriage. We have love line revived. Go figure. It's not ironic. And we also have coffee again, the coffee cup, casual dating. Bottom of the deck here, on the horizon. So, oh, that's Labor Day weekend. My ears are ringing, both of them loud all of a sudden. We've got balloons up in the air. We've got on the horizon, another heart balloon. Guys, I'm going to go out and let you know that you're going to get a message from this person for a rekindling, a meetup by Labor Day. This is the one. This is the person. Fire element is very prominent for this sign of this person. You know, keep in mind we had Capricorn, Scorpio, and Cancerian as well. Okay? But fire is a very strong element here. And I will say that this could be a morning meetup. We have 2 coffee cups for their intention for you. I do think this person is going to want to meet up with you on Labor Day in the early morning. Or you might run into this person on Labor Day in the early morning. At the very least, you're going to get a text message from this person. And again, like I said throughout this entire story that I've read, this is a difficult relationship. You're not going to get a lot of support. Maybe none, okay? But you've been waiting for this person to show back up, reach back out, and they are. I just want you to know that as imperfect as this is, there's some kind of a nice transformation that is going to take place between the two of you. All right. I'm going to leave you with an oracle. Pig. Lay down. Okay, I'm going to leave you with an oracle. It was 77 minutes. And then later, I'm going to come back on, and I did not forget the 22s. I gave you guys the names in the beginning of the video. So we'll be doing the 22s soon, okay? Let's get in. Yeah. I'm finishing up this reading. I'm almost done. Bottom of the deck is the, get this, there's an omen, owl messenger. Guys, I've got chills. Tell me you do too. Well, this is just nuts. Look at that. You've gotten the sign of the owl, okay? And you are going to get a message. This is all about a text message. Look, okay, you've got a letter coming in the mail from that owl, and you've got this letter. I promise you, you're going to hear from this person. Communication's coming in, all right? But look at the cards you got for your oracle for you and this person. It says, only love remains. And it's like, you know what? After all your lessons with this human, after the heartbreak, the struggles, the mirror reflections of yourself and what needed work, and after they've gone in and done some other stuff that they've had to go do to go within, look at themselves, have some regrets, realize how much they missed you, and realize how the grass wasn't greener. You know, after all it's been said and done, what happens? Only love remains. And I really just want to say, after all this time, after everything that's happened between you guys, and after all this time, you still have love that remains. for one another. Communications. The owl predicts a message arriving at your doorstep. Could be them. It's also a time for someone to speak. Oh, and get this. They're not numbered. Owl Messenger is right in front of Only Love Remains. Isn't that weird? Okay, that is just weird. So they're in order, kind of. Which means everything is working out as planned. So this card, okay? A woman stands before an archway touched by an ivory pallet. Her lace wings, her hair's ivy. Behind her are drained of color. They're all drained of color. Only the rose which she holds up in prayer has color and vibrancy. The woman in this card is at one with her memories. She breathes them in and they give her life. Anybody who has lost a loved one or feels like the best of times have passed will be able to relate to this message. It might feel like only their memories and love remain. But if you have drawn this card, it means that the past is of some significance to your question. While you may feel as though your life is now colorless, without something or someone, this may not wholly be true. This card is a reminder of the good times and the chance to reminisce, but also reminds us of the danger that living in the past can bring. There is always more to achieve and enjoy. It's good to visit the Six of Cups, but not live there. As a card of times gone by, Only Love Remains will simply alert you to the past in some readings. A situation could be found in a previous life lesson, or in some instances, someone from your past could be making a reappearance. Boom. And that concludes our Mercury retrograde reading. Again, the past returns. There you go. Okay. This isn't for everyone, but it touches somebody's heart. So if you've been through it, gosh, if you've really been through it with someone and you thought everything was flushed down the toilet, get ready for this Mercury retrograde. They're going to reach back out. Okay. I wish I could dive more into it, but honestly, I'm starving. I'm thirsty. My little one is still sick. He needs me. We got to go. Yes, but what? Okay. Oh, bring it over here.
Show them?
Yeah.
But you're reading those codes.
So what? I'm done. Matthew made a Venom, and he's so cool. He made him out of clay. Go ahead. Isn't that cool, guys?
The coolest thing about him is you can, do that, and it's an attachable ton.
Oh.
You can pop it in like a figure.
Oh my gosh. That is so... Look at this, guys. He made this. Stuff like that. He made this really cool Venom out of clay.
Make it look well.
Yeah. Matt, you're so good at that. Good job. I love you. I'll be right there. All right, guys, that is the sign to go. I love you. Yes, I did not forget about the 22s, the names I have left, because I did half of them the other day. And if you missed the announcement earlier, I missed my readings lately because Maddie's been sick, and I've had to be with him, and I didn't feel too well myself, okay? But we're back. So the people on the list is going to be Sun Val, Doja, BB22, Ling, and Courtney Morris, okay? If I've missed anyone, please let me know. But those are the $22 Celtics. I'll be doing those as soon as I get back to do the rest of the videos.
The But don't forget, just keep swimming.
Yeah, don't forget, just keep swimming. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the video. Please like it, and I'll see you guys in a little while. And maybe, if I have time, we'll do some lightning rounds. Okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Until I see you again soon, have a good one. Bye-bye, guys.